What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez, back with another player prop video for you. Today is Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. We're talking MLB player props over on Prizepicks and Thrive Fantasy, the channel's new sponsor, new partner. As always, I hope this video finds you all doing well and in good spirits. We'll kick things off by recapping just what this partnership with Thrive Fantasy is, let you know all about it and why you should be excited, what exactly is in it for you, and then we'll dive into the Prizepicks board, go over a few plays, and just as I'm talking, we got a bunch of hot dogs got thrown on the screen, so kind of scared me and saw that out the corner of my eye. And then we'll head on over to Thrive Fantasy. I want to show you a couple of things over on the platform, couple of things that I really like. So if you like the way that sounds, stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, click that notification icon, get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and this channel. And without further delay, let's start talking about that partnership with Thrive Fantasy. All right, new partner of the channel, Thrive Fantasy. Want to spend about a minute going over the details here and what you should be excited about. So first off, let me just show you all states eligible, non-eligible for the Thrive Fantasy platform here. Hopefully you live in one of these states so you can take advantage of this awesome promo. So promo is $100% deposit match up to $250 for all new signups, all new users. So you deposit $25 or more, Thrive is basically going to match that all the way up to $250. So you're going to get a deposit match, number one. You're going to also take advantage of a better payout structure, or I should say a stronger payout structure. So more money in your pocket for your winning slips. 2 for 2 gets you 3.2x, 3 for 3 gets you 5.2x, 4 for 4, 10.2, 5 for 5, 20.2x over on Thrive Fantasy. And as a new sign up, as a new user, you will have access, you will get a free square, I should say, to play, to pair up with another pick. You can put that in a five, pick slip if you want to, but I mean, if you pair up that free square, and these free squares have been money, the last 3 free squares have been 0.5 point props for Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum, and LeBron James. And as you know, they all went over that prop. You pair that prop with another prop that you like, you have the upside of a 3.2x on your first slip over on Thrive. A great way to add some extra money to your account. Thrive is setting you up for success. All you got to do is use promo code Chavez. See the link on the screen and in the description of this video. Click it, you'll be redirected. Deposit $25 or more, and you are all set up to get all those awesome benefits just by using promo code Chavez. So there you have it, new partnership with Thrive. Very, very excited to be bringing this to you and sharing this with you. So let us move on to the player props for today, and let me start breaking these down, sharing with you why I like them. All right, over on the Prizepicks board, Prizepicks has already dropped 3 hot dogs for us today. Joe Ryan, significant drop in pitcher strikeouts, and both for he and McClanahan, not that big of a drop for Alcantara. He is pitching in Coors Field today, so keep that in mind if you're looking to go over on his prop. Honestly, full transparency, I tend to stay away from hot dogs and tacos. Prime example, yesterday, Bam Adebayo played like dog shit. And a lot of people took the over on that. A lot of people took the over on his regular prop, and they all went under. So not really a big fan of these little promotions, to be honest with you. I tend to steer clear of them. And I just feel like in the long run, I'm not really going to miss out on all that much. So let's move into a few player props that I like. No hot dogs needed for these. Let's start with a pitcher strikeout. I want to talk about the over pitcher strikeout prop for Bryce Miller today versus the Oakland Athletics. We're heading over to props.cash so we can break this down together. All right, over on props.cash. By the way, if you're interested in learning more about props.cash and taking advantage of this awesome promo that we have with them as well, Thanks25 is your promo code over on props.cash. That's going to get you 25% off your first month with props.cash. It is the best research tool on the market. Is what I use to research and dive into these player props on a daily basis for MLB, NBA, and even WNBA. Yeah, and I've used it for NHL as well. So take advantage of that. Thanks25 is a promo code take 25% off your first month with props.cash. All right, Bryce Miller, I want to keep this brief. Looking at his game log, looking at his starts over the last 4 starts, he's gone over this just one time. However, it was against this Oakland A's team that happens to be the worst team in the MLB when it comes to facing right-handed pitching. They are striking out at the highest rate, 26.3%. That is tops by far in the MLB. So Bryce Miller gets to revisit the team he made his major league debut against, struck out 10 against. Now, aside from this, let's look at these matchups. Houston, tough matchup. Atlanta, tough matchup. Traditionally, Houston does not strike out a lot. Still gave you 5. Okay, still give you 5 strikeouts. You know, so it's not all that bad if you break it down. But at glance, you're looking at a lot of red and you're like, wait, this guy kind of sucks. He doesn't suck. Let's look at something else that supports the over on this prop. I like looking at the innings pitched. 6.67, 6.3. He's averaging over 6 innings pitched in his first 4 starts of the year. I look at innings pitched like I do minutes played in the NBA. When you have a player out there for 30 plus minutes, it gives you a higher upside, you know, a bigger floor for that prop to go over. Same thing with pitcher strikeouts. If the pitcher's not out there, he's not available, then how can he give you anything, right? So if we know that he's going to give us, Bryce Miller is going to give us 6 innings today, we're already off to a good start. Facing a strikeout-laden Oakland A's lineup, give me the over. 6 strikeouts for Bryce Miller as prop number 1. All right, looking at Justin Turner as our second prop on the board. Looking at his total bases, I like the over on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash and break down the Red Goblins stats together. All right, I don't know if anybody else calls Justin Turner the Red Goblin, but I do. He just looks like a Red Goblin to me. So I mean that in the best way possible. So Justin Turner today, look at this history versus Tyler Anderson. Really, it's all about this matchup versus Tyler Anderson. 42 plate appearances. I'm not going to read all these stats off to you. You can see them for yourself. However, I will let you know, 8 RBIs, 3 home runs, 5 doubles. He has 8 extra base hits in those plate appearances. He's just had, you know, very good games versus Anderson, very good at bats. Now, even if you weren't facing Tyler Anderson today, I still like this prop because facing left-handed pitching over in this season, he's gone over. He has over a 2. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. He has a 291 batting average and a 218 ISO there. 64 plate appearances, 2 home runs, and 6 doubles. So 8 extra base hits in 64 plate appearances versus left-handed pitching. And on the season, Tyler Anderson versus right-handed batters, which is what Justin Turner is, not so good. Versus right-handed batters, you know, not so good. I mean, he's given up lots of power, lots of extra base hits, way more plate appearances versus right-handed batters. So, you know, the sample size is a little lopsided there, but he's still giving up a lot of production and a lot of power to that side of the plate. So a lot to like here for Justin Turner. In addition to that, he's guaranteed to give you at least 4 at-bats in this game. He's guaranteed to give you at least 4 at-bats in this game. He's done so in every single game this season. He's averaging over 4. All but one game he's gone over that or met 4 at-bats. So just a lot to like for Justin Turner today versus the Angels and Tyler Anderson. Give me the over. 1.5 total bases as prop number 2. All right, prop number 3, I want to talk about Kyle Tucker over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. I like the over on this one. Headed back to props.cash and we'll break this one down. Okay, no hitter fantasy score to break down over on props.cash. So we'll start with hits, runs, and RBIs. Minus 145 to go over this. Kyle Tucker has been doing some work over the last handful of games. You can see that he's giving you at least 1 hit out of the 8 out of the last 10 games. And hits, runs, and RBIs, he's over. He's at 50% in terms of going over this prop. Now, not a sample size versus Hauser, but versus right-handed pitching this season, 5 home runs, 4 doubles, and 18 singles. Hauser versus left-handed batters like Kyle Tucker, 326 batting average, 5 home runs, 2 triples, 9 doubles, 5 home runs given up to left-handed batters. That's good to know, because in addition to the fantasy score, I like the over also on 1 home run. Well, not over, but I do like Kyle Tucker to give us 1 home run today, as he is our 4-bagger swagger call of the day. That is the easiest way to go over your hitter fantasy score, is to smack a home run. I think he can get it done in Milwaukee. If that roof is closed, that dome is closed, I really like the odds on this one. Now, even if he doesn't hit a home run, I still like him to go over his fantasy score. Sneaky stolen base upside here. Every stolen base is 5 fantasy points over on Prizepicks. Give me a single, give me a stolen base, get driven in, score a run. That's 9 fantasy points right there. Don't know if you knew this or not, but Kyle Tucker is capable of swiping a bag here and there. So hopefully he can get that going today, and just pile it on. Adrian Hauser, give me the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for Kyle Tucker as our final player prop on the day over on Prizepicks. Let's spend a minute or two over on Thrive. I want to show you a couple things on that platform, and then we will wrap this video up. All right, if this is your first time seeing the Thrive platform, you got 2 options here in terms of playing. You got the prop lobby, which is your traditional more or less selection in terms of the player props. You can choose up to 5 player props. You get all 5 right. 20.2x your entry, 3.2x your entry on a 2 for 2, and you can see the rest of that structure there. I have personally played both, and I really like these contests. Now, the contests are a mix of both player props and, like your DFS type of structure, where you need to score more points than everybody else to win. I love this structure because you're still playing with player props here, but you don't have to get all of them right. Choose up to 10 props, get your 2 ice picks, which are kind of like your emergency props, and then just score more points than everybody else. You don't have to go 10 for 10. You can go 7 for 10, 6 for 10, whatever gets you the most points, and then you can win up to $300 on a $20 entry. $35 for just placing in this contest. So lots to like here with this structure. I love playing these contests over on Thrive Fantasy, and you will too. So be sure to check this out. Again, promo code Chavez. Take advantage of the deposit match. Take advantage of your free square, and take advantage of this awesome payout structure over on Thrive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Quick recap on our plays: Miller over strikeouts, Turner over total bases, Kyle Tucker over fantasy score, as well as to hit 1 home run today. He is our 4-bagger swagger call of the day. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel, checking this video out. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you like on the board, as well as your thoughts on these player props. Should you tail any of these plays, let me know as well. And just FYI, all these plays are not necessarily meant to be put into one slip. I encourage you all to mix and match. Use my research, use my props, along with your own research and your own favorite props. Create unique slips, create high upside slips. That is your best chance to profit over on Prizepicks. Best of luck to you all today again, and until tomorrow's MLB and NBA player prop videos, Chavez is